Dear students, welcome back. Today we are going to talk about periodic table. Uh, in periodic table, we will discuss first introduction of the periodic table. See, matter is made up of atoms. Know what is matter? It a substance that has mass and occupies space is known as matter. Atoms of the same type of constitute elements. For example, you see I'm saying hydrogen H2 N2. These are elements. Why? Because they consist of two atoms joined together through covalent bonds in this case. You understand? Next, elements have various physical and chemical properties. You know, physical properties are those, for example, melting point, boiling point, state, solid, liquid or gas, their color, their state, their volatility, their conductivity, their solubility, their density, etc. These are physical properties. Sometimes the students are unable to differentiate between physical and chemical properties. In the examination, they have been asked to write two physical properties, they write chemical properties. Please be careful. Physical is something else. Chemical are the reaction basically. Reaction can be oxidation, reaction, combustion, substitution, addition reaction, displacement reactions, etc. After this, some properties change gradually. If we know the melting point of, let's say, first two elements, we can predict the boiling point of next one. Not exact, but near to the boiling points. Similarly, keeping in mind their physical properties, chemical properties, their atomic number, their mass number, elements are arranged. They can be classified. When the elements are arranged in a table, it becomes periodic table. So how the elements are arranged in a periodic table according to the ascending order of their proton number. You know what is proton number? The number of protons. For example, you see, write, helium is 4 here to here. This is atomic number. Here students sometimes get confused. For example, sometimes this 2 is written at the top and 4 is written at the bottom. So they say that some students they learn this that the upper value is always a mass. No, not at all. The value which is greater, some elements, for example, hydrogen has same value, one at the top, one at the bottom, just instead of two. In that case, you see, in case of hydrogen, though both can be same, we can write anything else, anything like say one. We will write if the atomic number is one. Yes, that is the mass as well. So both are equal. The only element in which the mass and proton number are equal is known as hydrogen. This question has been asked in the examination. Similarly, at the same time, I can tell you hydrogen, this is helium basically, hydrogen has no proton inside. You understand? Next, periodic table. Yes. Here I want to tell you something. This table basically is modern periodic table we are following now. In according to our syllabus, first 20 elements we need to know their masses, their proton numbers, their electronic configuration, how to reduce the number of electrons, number of protons, reduce need to find out, know about that. Okay, so the first elements are very important. First, keep in mind basically periodic table uh, elements are arranged according to ascending order of their proton number. Let's see, for example, the first element which is hydrogen, you can see in this diagram. This is hydrogen. Its atomic number is 1, mass is 1. In this case, we can write this one is mass number, or this one is atomic number, this one is mass number, or this is atomic number. But for the next element, this hydrogen basically comes, basically its position is here. Hope you understand. So these vertical ones are known as groups, and these are known as periods. When we move along the horizon, horizontal are the rows and vertical are the columns. So vertical arrangement of the elements make columns, and horizontal arrangement of the elements make periods. Okay. Okay. So the first element is hydrogen. The second element is helium. So how we are moving in the periodic table from left to right. We're not moving down the group. We are moving along the period. That is why the element with atomic number 1 is the first element, which is hydrogen. After that, after hydrogen, it is helium. Helium does not come down that hydrogen. It is lithium. It comes in front of it. That is this one. Yes. Helium has atomic number 2. Now it's clear the lower value is less. It is proton number. Lower value is highest. This is mass number. Okay, because mass number comes due to proton and neutron. So this value has protons and neutrons together in it. Okay, after that, when we are talking about second period, this is first period. This is second one. In the second period, you can see there's uh, there are almost same number of elements. First period basically is the shortest period. Second and third they are short periods. 4 and 5 long periods. Sixth is the longest but incomplete period. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the seventh is the uh, longest but incomplete period. You understand? So we will discuss this. These from here to here. This is all transition elements. If we are talking about their general properties, reactivity of metals increases down the group like this. Reactivity of the metal decreases along the periods. So the reactivity of metals depends how easier they can lose their electrons. As we move down the group, the number of shells increase. I will tell you what are shells, what are periods. For example, this is an atom. For example, hydrogen. It has one proton, one no neutron in it, zero neutron. It has one electron. This is a shell. This is a nucleus. You have studied these things in atomic structure, but those who are still confused in this, please make it clear now. So nucleus contain protons and neutrons. Neutron and proton together make the mass of an atom. Electrons revolve in the shells. Shells are basically the hypothetical paths. Basically, these are the regions in which electrons revolve. You know, in the first shell, there are two electrons, then third electron will go to the next shell. Okay. So these are transition elements. Group 1 is known as alkali metals. Alkali metals. Because they make alkali when they are dissolved in water. Water. Okay. Then we have group 7. I'm telling you the group that those group only which are in our syllabus, and I do not want to waste your time. This is group 7, this is in our syllabus, and this usually comes in the paper. Group 1 and group 7 have long question as well, along with MCQs. This is a very important chapter of your syllabus. So please be careful about this. Okay, after this we have uh, you see, if you see groups, this is the first group, second group, third group, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Why we call it as group number 8 does not mean that all elements have 8 electrons in outer shell. The examiner usually asks this question: which one of the following statement is correct about noble gases? I will be talking about families of the periodic table whose properties we will discuss in detail. For example, number 1 is alkali metals. So these we will study in detail. Alkali metals. Second, group 7, halogens. So halogens are group 7. These letters are written in Romans, not in any other language, keep in mind. Then third one, we will be talking about noble gases in detail, okay? And we will be talking about transition elements. So we will be talking about every group in detail, and we will be solving the questions from the past papers as well, keeping in mind the previous knowledge we will discuss, inshallah. That's it for today. Hope you understand the basics of periodic table. Again, I can tell you one, I missed two terms. Group number, don't mix group with the group number and period with the period number. Group basically, this is group 1, this is group 2, this is group 3. We talk about like this. When we say group number, that means number of electrons in outer shell. Number of electrons in outer shell. When we are saying what is period number, the difference is there between periods and period number. Don't confuse yourself. Period number. Period number basically is the number of shells required to accommodate electrons. Thank you very much. Please do subscribe to my channel so that I can give you more and more videos, and so that we can finish our syllabus, inshallah. Yes, we are doing everything according to the syllabus. Take care of yourself. Allah.